In my past, I believed that there was a God, but I never felt like I knew him. I remember talking to God, usually out of desperation in hard times, but I never could tell if he heard me. I grew up exposed to different churches and denominations, but they never resonated with any of them. I remember thinking to myself, if what I'm being taught is true, why do I not know God? Why do I just know of God? I remember learning about Jesus and his disciples and thinking, wow, how lucky are those disciples to know Jesus? But why them and not me? I can tell you with all of my heart now that I know God. I can physically feel him with me now. So this is absolutely possible and beyond what you can imagine. So where exactly do you start? The answer starts with your primary energy of approach. See, the problem is that a vast majority of your thoughts and actions stem from your selfish ego. It has ruled your life, all because of the sin you have within your heart. This sin comes in three basic forms: fear-based belief systems, limiting programmed ideals and bad behaviors, and mental, emotional, physical traumatic events, both acute and chronic. So the job of this sin is to divide your soul from the Spirit of God, which ultimately causes you to live your life selfishly, whether you intend to or not. Instead of living your life through your heart, as Jesus tells us to, the blockage within your heart forces your mind to adopt the unnatural role of leading your life with a sense of survival. Day in and day out, your ego strives to create stability, comfort, and control in your life. And this ultimately creates a psychological confidence. The ego has to feel that it is right, which gives birth to arrogance and pride. Every single person has a sense of arrogance to them from one degree or another. So it's your job to identify it within you. Only then can you work to change it. In order for you to get closer to God, you must humble yourself, as Jesus tells us to in Matthew 18:3. Truly I tell you, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. This humility is the exact opposite of arrogance. So now you see why you feel as if God doesn't hear you or give you what you're asking for. Your selfish ego is what creates the wall between you and God. In order for you to receive God's highest truth and love, you must be able to recognize how sin within your heart has created some, if not all, parts of your life. Finding God within you is not done by whatever you think is best. The sin within your heart creates your own mind and emotions to lie to you. You must humble yourself in his eyes and tell him truly from your heart, Lord, I recognize my ways don't work. I realize my selfish ways is what creates the strife in my life. I recognize I do not understand your ways. Please show them to me. The moment you truly humble yourself before God, your prayers will be answered, and you will realize that Jesus Christ has come to show you the way out through his gospel of the kingdom, his mystery within the new covenant. So if you're interested in learning more, I really encourage you to please download the free book in my bio. God bless and have a wonderful day.